Welcome to my channel. This is Seams Easy and I'm Diane. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cup carrier. It's available in two sizes. One will fit a 16-ounce Yeti cup. Also will fit a 16-ounce Tervis cup. And then the smaller size is made to fit a 12-ounce coffee cup. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make the cup carrier. I'm going to be making a 16-ounce cup carrier, and so I'm going to be using this cutting line. If you're making one for a standard coffee cup, 12-ounce cup, you'll use this line. And I'm going to demonstrate how to do this if you've done a monogram. You don't have to, but if you do, this information will be good to have. So first I'm just going to cut out the piece that I'm going to use. Okay, I have already cut out my 10-inch by 3.5-inch strap piece. Just going to put that aside. And I've cut out a trapezoid piece for a 16-ounce cup. And I have my fabric folded with 4 layers. And if you have done a monogram, you want to be sure that's going to be centered on your piece. So here's how I do it. Now, this is going to have a 1/2-inch seam all the way around. So you want to try to center your monogram the best you can. And that looks, I'm kind of just eyeballing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this outline in place, because it's a little easier to do it this way than it is to just sit this on top and hope that it's centered. Okay, all right, now it's very easy just to place this piece here and pin it down. All right, now we have 4 pieces the exact same size. Now I want to take it to the ironing board, and I want to press under a 1/2 inch on all of these narrow bottom ends. Okay, now you just want to take the bottom edge, which is the narrow edge of the trapezoid, and you're going to fold it up a 1/2 inch. If you have one of these little pressing guides, that makes it a bit easier, but however you can do it, measure 1/2 inch and press that. Okay. Now, you're going to press all 4 of them, and then you're going to take 2 and 2 and match up that bottom edge on each one of these, and sew a 1/2 inch seam on these sides. You're going to leave the top open. I've sewn the 2 sides together, 2 and 2, with a 1/2 inch seam. Now I'm just going to press these seams open, but before I do that, I want to just angle these top edges. You don't have to worry about the bottom. And then press those seams open. Now you're going to turn one piece right side out, and we're just going to set these aside while we work on the strap. Okay, so you're going to fold your strap in half with the wrong sides together. Press that, and you're going to fold each side into the center, not quite to that fold, almost, but not quite. You want it to have just a little tiny fraction open at that seam, at that crease. Don't overlap these. Now I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew about 1/8 of an inch from this open edge all the way down. Now I'm going to take the piece that I turned right side out and match up the strap pointing downward at each of these seams. I'm going to pin it from the inside because you're going to be sewing this from the inside. Okay, and then without twisting the strap, fold it around and match up the other end of the strap with the other seam and pin that one. Okay, that's what you have so far. Now, we're going to take this piece and open it up with the wide end at the top, and then we're going to slide this piece with the strap attached down into it, matching up these seams. And you're going to pin this, matching the side seams of the two outer pieces. And then we'll pin the rest, and then we'll sew it with a 1/2 inch seam. So now we'll take it over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch it around on the inside. All right, I have my machine set to sew a 1/2 inch seam. I'm going to start here at the seam where the strap is attached, and I'm going to back stitch in the areas, the two areas where the strap is attached. 1/2 inch seam. Just take your time. You'll have to reposition several times because it's a small area. We've got this. The top wide edge is stitched all the way around. So now we're going to just turn it right side out and then fold that inner piece. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And we need to top stitch this top edge and the bottom edge, but first I want to take it to the ironing board and press it so that this seam is exactly on that edge. And then we'll come back and we'll do top stitching at 1/8 of an inch from there, and then we'll pin these two bottom edges together and do top stitching around that bottom edge, and that will close that bottom up and it will be finished. All right, I'm ready to stitch an 1/8 of an inch top stitching around the bottom edge to close that bottom up. I've got it pinned because that bottom edge is open and I want it to go exactly together. Just remove the pins as you go. All right, now we're going to do the same thing around the top edge. Be sure to keep this strap out of the way and don't stitch over it except where it's already attached. All right, we have the carrier finished, and I'm going to demonstrate putting it onto the Yeti cup. Easy. And now I'm going to put it onto the Tervis cup. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.